Go get 'em, go get 'em, yeah. Go get 'em. It's a best go back to black, crack 'em Moroccan, black go back to that. Yeah. UK rap, we mashing that, Cass and gigs on the track, imagine that. Them man shit was sounding whack, so man had to come pick up the slack. Attract these yats, I got the knack, grab that rack and get that back a slap. Loud pack ladders, a thunderclap, smack from Baghdad, got unwrap the pack. I'm a cunt, Jack Chirac, get your bird on the back, so Matt Shellac. Donuts, flash the cash in that, fake gold chain it and give you a ration that. I don't.
Ready?
Fake gold chain, it'll give you a ration that.
Mate, he's a fucking G. No one believes. Fuck me, what was that?
That was just me pushing this. This is.
Boom. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That picture's not level.
What?
It's not square.
I feel like this is going to lead to an accident. There you go. That looks perpendicular to me.
Much better.
Perpendicular to the round earth / flat earth, what you see.
Flat earth, motherfucker.
Are picture frames ever truly square? Unless the world was flat.
They're more of a, what's the opposite to a tangent? Can't remember.
We'll start this whilst you think of that, yeah. We all sound really quiet.
Do we?
No.
Alright, I'm just a Nazi now. Freaking Nazi.
Rap 9 can't, funny.
Punch and that's it.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
You are listening to the Educated Podcast.
Welcome to the Educated Apes Podcast. We're back, full pledge, cap cast. I feel like I should be wearing a cap. Wait, so let me put my cap on.
Put your fucking cap on just for the... I mean, you can't tight-lit cap cast and then not put it on.
Can I go like full old school chav? Like with the peak?
Just up at an angle.
Yeah. It's just like just off the head, so
Yeah.
there's air.
Yeah, I like
Air
it.
between the hair. Or they'll go backwards. You used to have got like them, you know, the ones you've seen like, I don't know.
What are they called? What are these kind of caps called?
Baseball cap.
Baseball
cap.
I think I knew that.
It suits you better with them ears like that.
My ears are massive though. I had to wear your headphones last week and I was in dire straits, mate. That's fucking... They're shit.
These headphones are brilliant.
They're literally the shittest headphones ever. They're
Very-
massive.
very
They're like
large.
Comfy.
they're like dinner plates.
Yeah,
They're comfy.
My poor big ears are like fucking... You know what I mean?
Mine just
Getting pressured down. They're like...
nestle nicely
They got like a
inside
clamp on your head. No wonder you get angry because that's like squeezing your little pea head. Like...
I wore them 1 week and the contrast in head size to headphone was ridiculous. Looked like I had 2 car tires on my ears.
Look at all these caps. I'm loving this. Let's just get a look at the cap cast. Ridiculous. Who's getting a phone call? Me?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm in a situation as well where I really should be answering this. I might go out and take it in a second.
Right, okay.
God damn it.
God damn it.
So we still live?
Real life getting in front of real life podcasting. Yeah, of course real life.
Alright, okay, sweet.
You've been gone too long, mate. You've been gone too long.
Forgets how it works.
And then he has the audacity to turn around the other day and say, "Oh, you didn't invite me."
I wasn't invited to me.
It's
on
not
the
like
show.
I
You need
wasn't-
to pay more attention to the chat.
It's not like I wasn't with my girlfriend.
You're one of those guys that everybody knows where you arrange something in the group and you'll say like 4 days before. So we're going on the piss. We're going to get the train at this time and then get there for this time.
Yeah, I
and
need
go to this at this
confirmation
time.
of the day.
And then no, it's like
The hourly confirmations,
2 hours
yeah.
before you'll go. So is it this time? And then no one will answer.
So I
And you'd be
don't. So I don't.
Seriously, guys, is it this time?
Well, what it is, mate, is I've dealt with too many idiots over the years that don't turn up on the right time. And you two are prime examples of people that are never normally on time.
I'm always on time. Got no one here to. argue
I'm
with me
never
about
on
that.
time.
Oh, so I have to make sure that things are still going smoothly.
No, fair enough.
That's what I'm like. So anyway, is this the World War III edition?
World War Three.
Yeah.
I keep my head out of this shit. What's going on?
Yeah.
So Trump's got hydrogen, not Trump. Kim
Kim
Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Has he though?
He's got there was earthquakes felt in South Korea from nuclear explosions.
Is this not
from
just a
hydrogen bomb.
ploy to get Japan to that funding, that major dollar, so they can,
Wipe them out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it might well be, but I mean, there's been.
But you're pushing it anyway.
Well, I don't know. I've not heard about that. I've just heard that he's got a hydrogen bomb now.
Imagine working in the office. It's trying to get that funding. They just got a Geiger counter on the table and gone like that. We need money.
Earthquakes. It must be Korea. I'm joking. There must be better intelligence than that.
I don't know, but he's apparently got a hydrogen bomb, and it's strapped to ballistic missiles now.
Why is this not like massive news then? Why is it not
It was
like
on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
It's
Must
on
be
the
big.
Twitter, like Your World Today bit. So that's where I get all my news from.
I loved your little thumbing to unlock. God, we are strange with these phones. Go on then, hit me. What we're saying?
What about North Korea?
Yeah, is it like top news or is something above it like Kardashians or
No,
Wayne
it's
Rooney?
It's pretty important. Wayne Rooney's a big one at the minute, but
Is that rocking above?
no, it's not trending. Look, just what trends for me right now?
Are they tailored these trends as well?
yeah.
Like, oh right, wow,
Them damn cookies, algorithms.
them damn algorithms. Man.
So Trump.
Do you trust them?
Trump on North Korea's test 14 minutes ago. What's he said? North Korea has conducted a major nuclear test. Their words and actions continue to be very hostile and dangerous to the United States.
Just the United States.
North Korea is a rogue nation which has become a great threat and embarrassment to China.
Why is it an embarrassment to China?
Which is trying to help, but with little success. South Korea is finding, as I have told them, that their talk of appeasement with North Korea will not work. They only understand one thing.
Look at it. Everyone that's on our
Trump
live stream. I love how he's tweeting it. This is amazing.
It is mad, innit? How like the leader of the free world essentially is out there just tweeting his thoughts on the North Korean missile crisis.
Yeah, there's no rumours with this president, is there?
Why is North Korea an embarrassment to China?
Because
That's what I
China
just
are their
said.
ally.
Right.
So China stick up for him a lot of the times.
Well then, yeah, okay.
So he's trying to get China against him, isn't he?
Why? So we're going to cut them off economically?
Oh, well, how's that going to help again? They've got no economics anyway. People are starving, and they're spending all the money on fucking hydrogen bombs.
That's rumours. I reckon that country could potentially be like one big Mardi Gras, and it might just be propaganda.
What, you get in there and it's like...
It's just a party like, no, you are fat as fuck. We party here. He's great.
No, you don't see the Vice documentary?
No, I haven't.
That's brilliant. Like Shane Smith went into North Korea.
It's propaganda.
It could be.
They had like supermarkets full of like Coke and American stuff, but you couldn't buy any of it. They wouldn't accept cash or credit cards. It was just all for show.
What
for
did
any
they
time.
accept? Did they accept Bitcoin?
It was just all for show for any time they have like foreign diplomats over or whatever to
They
prove.
just stack loads
They
of
stack the
cameras up.
supermarkets so it looks like they've got.
Yeah, they have
loads
like some sort of charade going on where...
it was like they had hotels with all the lights turned on, like looking like there was people in all the rooms, and in reality, Shane Smith and the camera crew were the only people in the hotel.
Imagine it's like Home Alone, you know, and he's got on the train track the little cardboard cutouts flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like
just loads of Kim Jongs just like past the windows in different like poses.
they sent him to a restaurant for a meal, and they like brought out all these fucking like banquet of food for him, but nobody else was eating any of it.
Yeah.
What, it was just him,
There was
or
nobody
there was like
else.
actors there, or...
Just people weren't eating. It's mad.
I think I feel like they need some freedom. I'm on his side.
We need some nuclear freedom.
We need
off
to
Trump.
deliver some freedom.
Should we do it? Should we go?
Off the back of a bald eagle.
Well, I mean, it's working. It depends, doesn't it? It depends what it is. Where you lie on the political scale is whether they're trying to incite us to go and... I don't know. Because I've always been of the standing that, like, if they've got death camps, like, shouldn't we be doing something about it in a humanitarian sense?
They have nothing of value to us, though, do they?
That's what I mean.
they're
So,
not
like,
involved.
now they've got something of value because they've got something that can take value from us in terms of life, or...
Yeah.
So does that mean now that they're coming onto the spectrum of... You know, like if you draw one of them diagrams and two things cross, like value and, I don't know, threat, and they're slowly encroaching into the freedom aspect of this centered one. You know what I mean? And gathering value.
Is there any way we can pull this up as a diagram for the listeners?
I would love an infographic on this one, but I've not quite constructed it yet.
We're not prepared one.
We need the truth, and I don't know who's going to deliver the truth. Like Aaron was saying before about
Dennis Rodman.
Well, yeah, but
We'll
do you
send
trust
him
him?
in.
He's been over there getting getting Korean bitches noshing him off 24/7 and
Do you not
bloody
know about Rodman?
playing with Kim Jong.
I do now. So
Kim Jong
big fan
Un's
of the
balls.
Rodman should be over there.
He's
Joe
been-
Rogan provided an excellent point. Said they should send Rodman over with ecstasy, and then because Kim Jong Un listens to him, get him to try ecstasy, and then as soon as he's like high off it, American SWAT teams break through the door and start questioning him because he'll be so happy to see anyone and love with everyone. He'll tell them all the secrets.
How accurate do you reckon that film, The Interview, actually is?
Well, in regards to Rodman,
No, in regards to
Career in general.
career in general, yeah.
pretty accurate.
I was gonna say not so much.
I think the how they portray the country is pretty accurate. How
I think
they
it's more
portray how they
tyrannical.
portray the leader. Like,
I think it's more tyrannical than that. Like it's more, they're what you call it? They've got they oppress their people more than they could show.
Yeah.
Have
That's
you
what I
seen the film The Dictator?
You having a dance with this, Michael? What's going
Remind me
on?
where it was.
The
It's all right
Dictator
now.
is in Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Have you seen The Dictator?
I haven't seen it. I gave up on his films a while ago.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's class.
After that, Boris.
I just think that's how they are. Like, I think that's how Kim Jong Un is. Like, in his palace, just making ridiculous decisions, and like, there's people all around him that don't want to. I think they might be doing what they were doing on that film,
Which is
where he says that he's having people executed, and really they're just exiling them to South Korea, and he doesn't know, so he thinks he's having everyone bumped off because he'll never see him again.
wouldn't he be worried? No, yeah, I guess. But then, ain't it gonna get out? Because he cruises the airwaves, doesn't he? You've seen him on them memes, but he actually does, keep up with the politics of the
Other
outside
countries.
world, and then he, comes about.
Spins it.
Yeah. Well, like, not to the extent of like he got 11 hole-in-ones or whatever at the PGA and won whatever, but
That shit was
that was
stupid.
his-
to the
that was
extent
his
of
dad.
he's
Dad,
looking
yeah.
at what Trump is tweeting, I reckon,
Yeah.
and he's looking at what's going on in the world and making either calculated actions or whatnot. So if someone got exiled and got taken to South Korea, then they'd appear on the news or whatnot. Then he'd
Perhaps they don't though.
see that guy.
Perhaps that's
Or they get
what
told, just go live your life.
Look, you can go live a life in South Korea, but if you say anything, we'll have you killed. We're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We actually will have you killed this time, so just go over there. Because South Korea.
Yeah, but then what authority they got? Because once they get out into the free world,
well, because
Mm,
South
The
Korea,
real world.
South Korea will accept anybody from North Korea that gets over the border and make them a South Korean citizen.
right?
So they don't have to go over there and go, "You wanted to execute me." They can just go over there and say, "I escaped,"
Yeah.
and then they'll give him a citizenship. So perhaps they would, like, not talk shit. Do you know what I mean?
How difficult is it to get over the border?
Well, the
do you
main
reckon- do you- is
border,
it-
like the border crossing, isn't a crossing anymore.
No, because they're like,
It's two military armies pointing guns at each other 24/7,
Is that
with a
actually?
mile in between of no man's land. But then there's like mountain ranges that separate them both, so you could.
have you seen this on the camera? Your fucking your mic. do you want me to come round there and sort
No,
it out
I'll
for you?
sort it now. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can deal with it. Look, we can sort this. We can make it out. Look at that there.
I mean, you used to with your caps on, you look like you're
Beautiful.
You know,
that is
you're
now.
like you just escaped from North Korea, and we're in South Korea right now. And you're trying to hide from
We're
the
just trying to
dictator.
hide from the dictatorship.
Look at you.
You got these sunglasses,
Is it too
in
bright in here? Do you want me to move this out of the way? There you go.
I don't know anything.
Is that all right now?
I have no information.
What's going on with these caps? Are you just not tending to your hair or something?
No, I've not said this for hair
I
at all.
used them.
Was the prospect of that's not even bad?
when my
Look
hair's
at
not
that!
been
Look at
did.
that, people!
It's not. It's bad, mate.
Look at that! That's not even that
When my,
bad.
when my
Mine's
hair's
all
not
up.
been did, I put the cap on.
You sound.
Mate, when you get up in the morning, you don't want to do your hair, you put an hat on.
I just don't do mine. Yours looks fine, man.
I'm in public. Technically.
This is ridiculous. We can't podcast. You're gonna
Why
have to.
can't we podcast with hats on?
It just looks. It looks crazy.
Why?
We'll take a photo and we'll put it on the website.
Do a poll. I'm sure no one will care.
I'm sure no one listens. But in terms of getting to know our hosts, this hat sitch is
Wow, what's up? I'm here now. You can see me.
looks like you just look like you're a bit undercover.
I am covert.
Batch, how's my party?
Let's get back to the.
It's not good enough to not wear.
Oh shit, we got 5 live viewers. That's ridiculous.
Oh Jesus, we're all ballers.
Let's get back to our political standing on North Korea. What you were explaining
today?
You were explaining the thingy to Aaron.
So there's
setup.
other borders. There's other borders that are like
Just like a picket fence or something that you could just hop and run.
there's like physical borders, like natural ones. I think.
Yeah,
Like
maybe. I don't
mountain
know.
ranges and things.
That makes sense.
Can we Google it and just confirm
Rivers
this? I know where the crossing was is how I described it, but I don't think they've got a mile worth of no man's land across the entire.
No, it's a lot of resource taken up there. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Korea border. We'll invite the homies in to look. Are we going to see demilitarizer?
Yeah, that's the middle bit there. And then there's them checkpoints, but what's in the middle?
I don't know. It's just mostly like a common. You know what I mean? You come in here with any sort. It'll be like highly monitored area, won't it?
Yeah. But there's photos. If you go on the photos, there's photos of them like patrolling it and shit. Like,
See, it's just going to be the what you call it.
So there's a fence.
Yeah, so maybe fencing. Doesn't look like it's. I don't know. If you lived in North Korea though, and you were looking at
doing one.
No, you were looking across at South Korea, and you were thinking like, here's this really developed country with all these.
With Psy.
Yeah, he's got size there. Yeah.
Doing Gangnam Style.
And they got like, you know what I mean? They got what
fighting
what
a wasp
computing
there?
ones come from?
Can we just pull up that picture of him fighting a wasp? Left one.
This one.
Yeah.
He's karate chopping, mid-air karate chop.
You see, they come to you and you go, what up?
What is going on there?
There's the size of them acts as well.
He is a fearless leader.
I am. What?
Fresh fade though.
He kind of is fearless, isn't he? He's essentially poking a bear with America.
He's like that guy in class that everyone thinks is a fucking weirdo. He just doesn't care, you know. Like he's just sitting there, like
wears a Neo leather jacket,
just embracing it.
He's in the Matrix,
but he's just got loads of cronies that are like, yes man, yes man, yes man. Yes, man.
Do you know what the Matrix is, Chaz, or is that another film you haven't watched?
I've seen the Matrix, mate. I'm not living in a bubble. Is this guy doing a handstand?
Found a film that he knows.
Yes.
Get in. Let's
There's
talk.
references.
Let's talk Matrix.
There's references from now on.
Why? What about Matrix?
No, we're just that's how we'll use references now.
There is no spoon.
An actual sort of quality film that you've seen.
Which pill would you take? I'd take the forget one. Just carry on.
The red one, mate. It's got to be on it.
What you want to know?
Go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I want to have Kung Fu downloaded into my brain, bro.
Fuck that. It fucks your life up.
How? You become the one, like Neo.
Yeah, but then I'd rather just not know and just be like, yeah, chilling.
I'll fuck Agent Smith up.
Yeah, but there's unlimited amounts of them.
Yeah, in Matrix.
Two. That starts.
It's
Because
bare.
he dives in his chest in the first one and blows him up. I watched it again the other day.
And then you all live in some freaky world where this thing goes in the back of your head and all that. I'd rather just know, like, you know, conceptually just
we're in
forget
the
it.
Matrix.
Have you seen
now,
the food?
anyway.
Have you seen the food?
Oh, here we go.
The
Go
food
on.
that they're eating in
Hit
the
me.
real world shit as well. It's always like gruel shit off Oliver.
Yeah.
You what?
The food that they're eating in the real world.
in like
it's like gruel off Oliver.
Sorry, I was calling the real world the world inside the thing.
No, that's not real.
That's showing my alignment. I don't know what I'd want to do, to be honest. It's quite a bit of big news,
Join the
isn't it?
revolution, mate.
Everything you know and everyone you know is nothing.
Lie.
I wouldn't have made the decision as quickly as he did.
Well, you know,
Sit back on the chair and go.
oh, let me take a couple of days. You just see him like milling around the spaceship, just like.
Looking around, trying.
Just taking like spoonfuls of this
the
crude.
thing that
like,
gets me about the whole film that annoys me the most is
that it could be real.
well, no, I think we might be in a simulation, but that's just
But if we are in a simulation, no. But once we get to the point where we figure out what simulations are and we start having computing power to process simulations that are as good as or even better than our real world, then to that point we might as well be in one, because from then on we are in one.
it's a simulation in a simulation.
But it's just the simulation theory fucks everyone, because there's no way to disprove or prove it. Like
That's the one thing I don't like about theories and shit. They're saying it's
Don't
it
like
could,
a
it,
theory.
it could.
I'm not bored with
Like,
all these
no, like
theories.
when people say that, like gravity.
Oh God, no!
People, no, like we know that it exists.
Do we
Flat
though?
Earth.
Do we though?
Watch.
It's a theory. Yeah, but that's just a theory.
I know it's a
isn't it?
theory, but everyone knows there's something that's pulling us towards the floor. It's why I can't fly.
But
Yeah.
you probably can.
But then
We're in a
these theories, but
simulation, you just
there's
have to
also
believe.
there's also theories that that there's a dude in the sky that made everything, and you can't say that it's wrong because you can't prove that it's wrong. I could say to you, I've got superpowers where I can read your mind, but I'm never going to tell you what I'm reading inside your head.
Yeah, but
And
I'd
you
be
can't
able to
tell me that I'm
disprove.
wrong.
I'd be able to disprove that though, because
I'd refuse to tell you.
I think of something that was gonna impact you in like an ill-fated way. Like, I don't know, if we're gonna go drastic, like
I'm gonna shoot you.
tomorrow I'm gonna go and kill your missus or something like that. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm saying
Sorry,
that.
Misty, he's not
Okay.
gonna kill
And
you.
then that's an ultimate goal that you would want to disprove. So if you didn't stop me to the point of where I completed that thought, then I could
But
say
you haven't proved that he can't read your mind. All
But then I could say-
you've proven is that he didn't react on it.
Yeah,
yeah, but why wouldn't you?
Oh,
Right?
I'd
No,
say-
but it doesn't matter.
All right, something that would then we'd have to question is
I wanted it dead.
No, there's no way to prove that he can't do it. That's what he's
Um,
saying. Because all these have got, like, he could just say, I knew you were going to do that. He could go
Just keep
full-
doing it.
Do you know what I mean?
well, then I'd test him, wouldn't I? Like, which
But
cup,
then he
which
refuses.
cup's the
Then he
fucking
refuses.
penny under, and then you refuse it. Then I'd be like, well, then I'm.
I have
Do you know what I
no-
mean? You're
Josh,
bullshit. You're
Josh.
just like a Christian that turns around and goes, yeah, but
There
God
you
sees
go.
everything.
You're just like a Christian.
Exactly.
You can't prove that God's not fucking real, so they all go.
Yeah, but we're all coming to the
Prove it.
table here, though, aren't we? Like, if in theories, like the people that do simulation theories, they're not sitting in dark rooms going, "I'm not going to explain it to you, but it could be real." They're actually they're presenting the facts to you, and there's no physical way of you disproving it.
What facts have they presented though?
The fact that it just could be in a simulation.
No, I know.
The universe is made
I'm-
up of a computer code, essentially.
No,
Yeah, everything that we see and know can be broken down into ones and zeros.
The exact same way that you can break down anything on an Xbox game.
See, I've not seen. I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was intrigued.
So then you're uneducated on the subject, and you shouldn't be commenting on it.
No, no, not the no. It's not this. It's not the particular subject. It's when people say theory.
That's like me turning around and going black matter, dark matter. Fucking hell. Dark matter is nothing because I can't physically quantify it in my
but
mind.
I wasn't
because I'm
saying.
not.
I wasn't saying about that specifically.
So
I was just saying
you're like
the
you're like a
definition-
redneck
the
just
way-
sitting there going, "Oh, Jesus told me to do this. He told me to hate the blacks." So like you know what I mean? You can't.
No.
We can't have a valid argument about it.
No, it's not. It's, I'm not arguing
arguing
about the Matrix.
simulation
I'm
theory.
arguing about what.
He said it wasn't real.
No,
He's
no,
Well, not
arguing
that it
with
wasn't
the-
real. That he just
He's
doesn't fuck with
right,
it.
what
No,
he's
I didn't say
arguing
that. I
with-
didn't say that either. I was saying that when people say theory, and
What
say
he's
that
saying
you
is-
can't say that it's wrong.
Everything's
No,
a
no,
That's
theory.
what annoys me. But we know that some shit's true.
You just want to change the word.
No, what
Yeah,
he
kind
wants is gravity is real. That's gravity working, right? So
No,
he
but we've
wants,
proved it to the point where we.
yeah, but it's
Should we
still
stop banging
called
the
the
table?
theory of gravity.
What?
Still called the theory of gravity.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is
Because it's
when-
always going to be a theory.
but once it's proven, there should be something else.
No, because it's not proven. It's
How
just
is it
a
not
theory.
proven? We know
it's a
it
theory
works.
that we haven't discounted yet, but it's still not like. Do you know what I mean? We take it as gospel, but there's things that bend gravity. I can't even fathom them, so I don't want to like get into it and go into. This is like basically like me talking about gay rights because I don't
You don't
know.
fucks
Do
with
you
it.
know what I mean? But if you Google things that disprove gravity, there's like. I don't know. It might be some sort of radiation or solar flares or some shit that like bends gravity to a certain degree or affects gravity.
Yeah.
So that to the fact where gravity might not be a constant state, it may just be something that's constant on Earth, and we can witness it as constant on Earth.
Right,
Yes.
so then that makes it real to us on Earth.
No, because then if it's different elsewhere,
No, yeah,
then it's
'cause
not.
you- no, you
Then how we value gravity right
Do
now
we not
isn't
have,
what gravity
do we
really
not have
is.
some universal laws of physics?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but
Right.
there are universal laws, and like they might not be. They might not be. If we're going about the whole, I think we're not educated in any way, shape, or form to discuss this.
I
But
want to
No,
try.
what he's saying is there should be something that goes from theory to fact, aren't you?
No, but what I'm saying is that when you say
I can tell you a fact right now.
when you say things like
My
you
headache
can't-
gets worse every time you say theory.
you can't prove you can't prove that it's wrong, so it's still fathomable as a T word.
Theory.
And I get that for certain things. I get that for simulation theory. I get it for gravity and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but I've just told you there's
Pete,
other
that means
things about
that
gravity.
anyone can say that the Earth's
hit me
flat.
what should be
the
a
Earth-
fact.
The Earth's flat. You can't tell me that.
Hit me
that's
what
not
should
true.
be a fact. Have you seen it with your own eyes? Proof that the Earth isn't flat.
Yes.
What? Go on, hit me.
You know, you stand on a high enough mountain and look, you can see it curving away from you.
Yeah, but that just might be just general curves. I'm not a flat earther, so I don't know the exact. But I'm sure one of them could split apart that proof of your theory in.
No, but they
Well,
use
they
they
couldn't,
use
'cause they'd
bullshit
just be-
stuff
they
like
wouldn't be
the
proving
law
it with
of
any science.
what's it called? The law of perspective and shit like that. They make things up, but no one can tell them they're wrong because no one can prove that the Earth is actually. Even though people have, they just go it's fake.
You have to take everyone in a big bus up into the atmosphere and say, "Look, there's the Earth," and do a lap of it. Yeah, or take a. But then there's always going to be points to disprove it, because if you take a GoPro and you say like this GoPro is funded by camps that are both flat earthist and round earthist, and like there's no way that this can be tampered with. You're not playing with your keys on the table. There's no way this could be tampered with. Not trying to be a Nazi, it just goes through my mic, so it's just
Go on.
a poor listening experience for the listeners. If there's no way that this can be tampered with, people are still going to be like, yeah, but they were all in on it, and it was. Do you know what I mean? There's no way to educate them, and science has to move forward. We can't just keep. And I'm not even proposing that I'm like any sort of advocate for this, because I know nothing.
But there is science that we can prove 100%. You stop someone's heart, they're dead. We know that.
All right, then. So that's a fact, I guess.
So that's a fact.
Yeah.
So,
but are they dead because the mind lives on for like several hours?
Oh god.
And
Yeah,
we
but
don't
they're dead.
exactly know what consciousness is and what a
it
soul is.
doesn't matter about consciousness.
So
and
their body
soul,
is
their
dead, but are they
physical
dead
form is dead.
in their own form? Are they actually dead, or do they go to somewhere else?
Well, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that
Yeah,
they're
but
physically
what do
dead.
you concept as dead? All right, yeah, their body is dead. That's
Yes,
a fact.
So
There you
that's
go
a
then.
fact. So is that a theory now? Is that a theory?
I don't know. I'm
Say
not
they don't
up on-
move anymore. Put it that way.
That's a fact. If I punch Aaron in the nose, his eyes are going to water. It's a fact.
Right.
But I don't get what
So
you're
is
saying.
gravity not a fact?
No, because there's things that affect it. I don't know if it is a fact or not, or if it's a fact in like a compartmentalized way. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. We're discussing stuff that
None of us are
we do not
scientists.
know.
We've got into a hole we can't get out of it. None of us are qualified.
I
for
did
this
take
conversation.
extended science, but only up to a GCSE level. So yeah, and then I went into construction. So don't have a fucking Scooby
I'm
Doo.
lost. Quite frankly.
Well, you don't want to push this
I
theory.
didn't do, mate. I was all I said was, have you seen The Matrix? Fucking hellfire. Don't blame me for this.
Aaron's sitting there talking about
I
the
just
fucking
wanted
pill.
to talk about bending spoons.
Uri Batch over here, fucking hell.
Fuck me.
How does Uri Geller do that? Does he warm it up? Like
the,
with his,
the spoons are made specially, so the bit of
like tinfoil or something.
the bit in the middle is made out of some sort of steel that melts at the like body temperature of a human hand.
Oh, so it's not steel, it's a different part.
But it's just that one bit. So he does that, and then
What a guy. So he's actually just hoodwinked everyone into believing he can bend spoons.
Yeah, so
He's made a living off bending spoons.
Why
You know
does
what
he
I mean?
do
is it
now?
always spoons?
where is Uri Geller now?
Where is Uri Geller? Is that a thing we can Google? Is that I reckon that's Googled like loads of times.
Yeah, where is it? Where is?
Did he go on Big Brother?
No. Why is it always spoons? Because you see it on the Matrix,
Today
and then you
it
see it
even
on
jumped
fucking
in.
Pokemon. Abra
He's
and
got a
Kadabra, and
website.
they've got spoons.
Uri Geller.
Can we go on Uri Geller?
The new official Uri
Geller.com?
Geller website.
When was this created? Oh God, it's a bit more upmarket than I thought it'd be.
Classified. When in...
I well wanted it to be like a 1997 website, you know, like
Like they're clunky and shit.
yeah. Oh, he performs live telekinesis. He
You
predicted Donald Trump. Well, there was only two people. He had a 50-50. Fuck me. This is like when I pick fights.
Oh my god, he's become like a crazy
Oh
fucking...
shit! Wait, is he in the CIA now? Doing like readings?
Blowsome images that have been published in worldwide press since the release of the previously secret documents pertaining to CIA testing conducted on Uri Geller. He's disproved... What?
Oh shit!
He's been tested by the CIA.
Oh, he's been spying on the Russians for him, remote viewing and all that, mate. Yuri's artwork. Why have all nuts people got their own artwork? Click on it. Please click on his artwork. I need to see his artwork.
I have clicked on it.
Where is it?
It's not taking.
I hope he says he's painted it with his brain.
Yuri, your links aren't working. He's not paid his bills.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Uri.
Maybe this is his artwork. Us going round in circles.
He hasn't paid his Squarespace subscription.
Yeah, here we are. Dun, 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 dun.
It's not happening quite as fast as I wanted. It is 1997.
And what is going on with his website? Fuck me.
Can we just Google Uri Geller artwork and just see if we can get anything? Because that's just not acceptable for a modern website.
Hit him up on Insta.
Does he not know that we're trying to podcast here?
I hope he's been painting this with a brush floating with his mind. Oh, well, look at that.
That's a bit fucked up.
It's a bit
Has he got
acid.
like Japanese
I could do that.
sort of influence with?
He's just took too much acid.
Is that French? These faces.
Frosh.
Oh, here we go again, Thomas.
What a guy! Look at him with his. He's got like a what's that? Bob Ross type.
Mate, I feel like that stare is going to hypnotise me. He's staring right at me. Does
How
it look
many-
like he's staring at you as well?
It's
Is
like
it like
a
the Mona Lisa?
That's a
Yeah, that's
full-on
one of them ones where
forensic
the eyes
files.
follow you around the room, isn't it?
Mate, he's always staring at me, the cunt.
how many buttons are acceptable? Now
Well, if you can bend spoons with your mind,
Two.
it's 4. Up to your belly button. If that's
Open
if you've got a rug chest
have you
hair.
got to have chest hair as well to open buttons?
Or a sick divide.
sick divide,
Yeah.
yeah. But then you're like one of
A
them.
proper shelf.
You're like one of them douches that have the t-shirts that go like around here.
Like old JLS style.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody in love.
He
Oh,
pushes
Jesus.
these faces, doesn't he?
That's because that's all he can draw.
It's like when you were a kid and you had like a certain
I used to
drawing
be able to
down.
draw a
and,
dog, like a cartoon
everything
dog, and
was, like,
everything had a
part of that,
cartoon
yeah.
dog on.
Is that
Look,
the one
there's
where
one
you
in
start
there.
with the stick man?
No, it's a different one. The dog I used to draw. Oh, is him and Michael Jackson?
Do the moonwalk.
Michael Jackson's
Jackson's.
at his foot.
I don't think he's a.
Oh God, can we get that framed in the office? In that one of him just with a
There
bent
he is.
spoon?
That's the one of Pokemon that I was on about. Why is it always spoons? That's Abra, I think, or Kadabra.
Because spoons, I guess, were associated with magic, and it was a
psychics.
psychic magic Pokemon.
Yeah,
Psychics
that's why
love
I'm
bending
wondering
spoons.
why it is always spoons. That
Because you all know how it's a universal thing that you know how hard a spoon is.
Yeah,
You know,
and
what
then you see someone bend one in front of your eyes, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
But there is no spoon.
What do you mean?
There is no spoon.
He's
Matrix.
saying
There is
that.
no spoon.
All right, I can't remember it that well. I mean, I watched it. Give me
The
that.
little bald kid looks like a Buddhist.
Oh,
monk,
yeah,
says
yeah, I
There is no
remember it now,
spoon
yeah.
because that's the point.
Yeah.
Right, so Uri Geller. I mean, I can't believe we've got onto him.
What an OG. I can't believe he went on
I'd like
Big
to,
Brother and all that shit.
Do you know what I'd like to see? Uri Geller and what's the other? The David Blaine have a fight.
A fight? Why a
David
fight?
Blaine was
Just-
proper legit, man.
Just-
Uri Geller was a
David
fucking
Blaine was legit.
was an asshole.
But he was proper legit. He sat in a box for 30 days.
Yeah, legit. He didn't do. No one saw him leave that box. No one's doing that these days.
Yeah,
No.
why isn't he doing it anymore? Like, he hasn't done anything.
He's proven it, mate.
He
He
hurt,
hasn't
he
done
hurt
anything mad
himself.
for a
He did
while.
hurt himself a few times. Like he went for the
He tried to catch a bullet in a cup in his mouth.
yeah,
Saw a show about that.
and holding his breath for ages. He did one as well.
And he
yeah.
froze himself in ice.
That was sick. That
And
one.
did he stand on a pole for 3 days
Yeah, something like that.
without sleeping?
He
Guy's
used-
a
he
bit of
used-
a clown.
He used to
really,
pull strings out of his belly.
He's a beast with his like, you know. Have you seen the mark
Just
on
has an eye
his
on his
eye?
hand.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
What a legend.
Why can you do magic and does anyone do magic and just be normal about it?
There's them ones on Facebook, isn't there?
No.
No, you're not allowed, are you?
I know a magician, and
I know a magician.
he likes a drink.
Merlin.
And he likes a drink.
Right.
So it's the second he's like 2 pints deep.
He's doing magic.
Oh, every 5 minutes.
Oh my
You're getting something.
god.
Some of them, I'll hand it to him. They're very, very good.
Yeah, but it's all. It's
Can
all,
we get him in here?
It's not facts, is it? It's all fake news.
No, I've never seen him sober, so
Could you
What
get
do you-
in touch
that
with
doesn't
him?
mean he can't come.
Let's give him
I
whiskey.
don't know what's going to go down.
What do you mean?
We'll just get him drunk and get him doing magic.
He's scared he's going to like what? Transport our house somewhere.
If he makes
or-
one of us disappear, we don't come back.
You hope the ratings.
Sacrifice. It's a 1 in 3 chance. The other 2 go off into the
It's
sunset.
going to be me.
Yeah, well, I'll deal on that
It's
one.
These are the smallest box to hide you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The saw ones as well, and people used to believe them and stuff
Do
like
you know how
that.
they do that?
I mean, I guess there's another person's likes or something. Or
So the box
Is it?
Oh, we don't want to. We don't want to
Where
go.
you see the table? No, it's not.
We're
it's
never
not
going to get into the magic circle if you carry on.
Fuck the magic circle. See the table.
Penn and Teller are going to come fuck us up.
The rim of the table
Yeah.
is an illusion, like an optical illusion. So the table's actually deep. So they sit in the table, not on the table that the box is on.
Right.
But the optical.
But how do they pull them and then like spin the boxes round?
Because there's two people in the box. There's one that was hidden in the bottom box originally.
Yeah.
That pops their legs out, and then the first person gets in the top box, sits underneath the saw blade, so the saw blade never touches them. And then there was like a contortionist.
But they bring the board up in front, and then they like stand up and he holds his missus and or whatever and she like lies down and then all of her feet come out at the perfect time. So is it all just like
It's just well timed.
trickery?
It's like dancers all dance in unison, don't they? It's just well timed. They've always got music on when they're going on, or they're always speaking, so they know when like blah 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 is said.
Do you think
Pop their legs out.
only magic could last like back when we didn't have the internet and stuff?
Well,
Do you know what I
magic
mean?
lasts now, doesn't it? Because like people just
Well, we do it on like videos, but they can't. I don't feel like live. It's as applicable. I don't know. I don't watch TV,
No.
so
The only one
street
that-
magic's big now.
Street
Yeah.
magic's dead good. The only one I don't like though, I mean, like Dynamo's unbelievable, some of the street magic he does, but when he walks down buildings and shit,
It's just
so how
obviously a
legit
camera
is that
trick.
really?
yeah, but it's for what you call it, isn't it? It's for the views, for the
Yeah,
for the
but-
publicity.
It can't. Would it not? Do you not think it'd discredit him a bit as a magician? When
Well, it
everyone's
depends
gonna know
because a
that
lot of
isn't
people
legit?
like when he walked on water in the Thames.
We're going back to the
There was
theory
people there that said they'd seen him happen. So he was obviously doing something.
Whether it was like glass floating just below the water or whatever, but
Thing. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that there's got to be something underneath him. But then where he walked
Space
out,
operas
where
under
he
his
walked,
feet.
where he walked out on the water, a boat rode past him from where he'd walked.
Yeah, but it could be calculated, couldn't it, for like the glass to move out the way. That boat's there to confirm the fact that he's walking on the water.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
But it just
It makes us. It makes you talk about it, doesn't it? Like when he walk when
Is he magic?
Yeah, exactly.
He does seem it, doesn't he? He's got something in his eyes.
He's like that,
Something
like
to-
quite
something about
quiet,
his
and
eyes.
he's genuinely upstanding, like quite a nice,
Yeah.
like
Bet
mannered
if he
person.
took a photo of his eyes, I'd follow you around the room. They're all
He'd
weird.
come out. He'd come out the photo. Hand would reach out and grab you.
We had one of them in our old scout house, and we used to sleep upstairs. And then when someone turned the light on, it was always them paintings that are painted so that
So
it
look-
looked like
they're
they're
always
always
looking
looking
at
at you.
Mm.
Fucking freaky.
The ones that me with him aren't the big tricks. It's when he puts people's phones in a glass bottle.
yeah, stuff that's like
And then
minimalist
someone
like that, and they
phones
ring
the
it, and it's
phone.
their actual
I was
phone.
like,
Yeah,
no, this doesn't
because
make
this
sense.
glass is actually put. It's got to be either some like mechanism, but yeah, strange.
Or
see-
straight up magic.
I seen a guy on a night out once in Manchester doing street magic, and it was to this girl that I was talking to. And he started, I was
Cop
chatting.
block bad guy
move in
doing
on you,
magic.
No, I was chatting to him. He was
Mr.
doing
Serial
magic, and then
Girl.
this girl.
So, baby, should we, get back to your place?
And then
Pick a car. Pick a
He's
car.
like, he said to this girl like something about giving him his number, and then she was like, no. And then he did some stupid shit, and then next minute, it's like, get your phone out your bag.
He's
and
ringing
he pressed
her.
call, and her phone was ringing.
All right, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Could all
is
be
this?
set up just to fuck your mind up
I know, but why?
because you didn't
That-
take the
I
pill.
think, I think that's proof is that he's porked her and she don't remember it.
I passed you. He's going around looking like, yeah, I got her when she was weak and defenseless. I'll go do this magic trick. Show a lot of people.
Yeah, it was quite cool though to see.
Or you didn't take that pill.
Maybe.
So you're sitting there saying, oh, giving it the big eye. I'm like, yeah, I took the red pill. But actually, you took the other one.
And I forgot now.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck.
another weird thing to think about in that film. Because if he'd have took that pill, he'd have never known that he took that pill.
I know it would have been like Men in Black's like.
Yeah.
There's another reference he gets.
That's another great film.
All right, I like series now, man. I'm into series. Then we'll start that Ozark or whatever it is.
Ozark. I haven't yet. No,
No.
I think I might though.
Yeah, get onto it. It's good. It's good.
You know, there aren't only like 2 episodes on there. at the
I want to
moment.
watch Empire.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
That looks good.
That's 2 balls deep. That
Power.
I love Power.
Still haven't started it.
Watch Power. for
Thing
fuck's
what was
sake,
with me,
Aaron.
Dexter made me fat, so I don't want to get ripped.
You can't blame Dexter for making
Michael
you
C.
fat.
Hall made me fat.
How?
I've only just got out of it.
How? Have you got out of it though?
Make them titties bounce. But yeah, did. I just got. If I get hooked into something like that, I get straight up addicted. I've always done it with games. Do it with series, and
Addictive personality.
I think I have. I think I might.
You don't have to like.
I need help. Yeah, Dexter made me fat, so I think if I get into one of the only series that I have watched since Dexter was Hannibal, and that's because they're not very long. There's not many episodes to them.
I feel like series are the new films for me. I don't know. I feel like film is too short to get emotionally invested in a character.
With no adverts, uninterrupted, and just really get into it.
In your own home, you don't have to see anyone. You don't have to interact with people. You don't have to have that dodgy give them the ticket and they rip it and tell you which screen it is when I can read the number it says screen 4. Cheers, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't get any of that.
I always find, though, do you not find that sometimes series is, as much as I love series is, you could be a bit
series.
Series is that the plural of series, or is it just series?
I don't know.
I think it's just series, mate.
Oh right. Well, whatever.
Like
I always
sheets.
find that sometimes they just drag them out a little bit.
Well, it depends. You need a good one, then, don't you?
No, but some of the great
Power, mate. Power. I don't feel like there's any episode that's
I love Power, but there's been some that are just like we didn't need that much information. It's like Sons of Anarchy. It's my favourite show. I've watched it 3 times all the way through.
Same.
But there's still episodes in that are just like.
I think
what it is there's always one character or one storyline that you can't be fucked with.
Yeah.
And when they start banging on about that character or storyline, it does your head in. So other people might love that bit and hate another bit.
Yeah.
But there's always one person that you don't give a shit about. Like in Lord of the Rings, I know you haven't seen it, but I couldn't give a fuck about the hobbits.
No.
I just wanted
like Merry and Pippin.
I just wanted to get back to Aragorn killing people. That's all, and all the other storylines. And
but then that contrast.
You fucks with Frodo though, don't you?
No, Frodo fucking
Gollum was always there.
Whimpering and crying about this ring does my head in.
Yeah, but you got to go through the journey with him.
That's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I know. The other two that they don't need to be around.
It's all about the ring.
They just kept getting in trouble with Gandalf.
There's loads of problems in that film, major issues. Like Gandalf's got giant eagles that fly him around, but they couldn't just fly the ring over the top of Mordor or near Mordor and then have the fucking hobbits run up the hill.
Yeah,
and
but isn't it more?
Never spotted that.
But honestly,
yeah,
look,
it's true.
I thought, why can't a tree guy just grab it and just go in and make like a tree every time someone sees him?
Well, that's also another great point.
Make like a tree. Just grabbing birds and putting them on it.
No, but like, that just annoyed me. Once he had them, and then at the end, the eagles save him. So it's not like
they couldn't get there.
They couldn't get to Mordor.
They're on call, but they're just not. They can't do the big jobs.
Oh yeah,
just come in and save the day.
Yeah, but you don't know. Someone could have had a word with the eagles, and they're like, nah, so far.
It made two.
So far.
Made two
just
hobbits.
This ring is just it's not worth it.
It's dead hectic. None of this shit's affecting me. Just do it yourself.
Made hobbits walk miles with these tiny little legs and big furry feet. It must have fucking took ages. And then he's got friends that are like all sorts of stuff. And like, why did the hobbits never get a horse? Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't think a hobbit can control a horse,
no,
can
they can't fit on a horse. Apparently, I think it was Bilbo's dad could actually ride a horse because he was quite big. The rest of them ride ponies.
Well, he could have got a pony.
Shetland.
It just slows everything down. Like, I get
see
it.
the picture I
get it. We need a beginning, middle, and end, and it's not a story if it just flies there. But I hate logical fallacies that just drag me out of stories.
Game of Thrones recently is really heavy with the logical fallacies.
Jumping back into
but I don't want to talk about it because I'm not. Some people might not have seen it. I haven't seen it. But yeah,
the location thing.
Like it's taken someone a month to travel a set distance, where someone it's taken a week or a day or such.
Yeah, but I'm not. But they've never once said how long that was. Like,
so you think the guy that took a month was just crawling or stopping at every tavern?
No.
Just walk through the door.
No, but
it
what
took
I'm
him
saying
a whole
is,
month to travel up to the wall, and then he's just like the next tavern, like, get the road in.
Just doing Jaegers. Like, oh, fuck, I better get
no
to
wonder
that
it's
wall.
took him a month. He's fucking had to deal with 30 fucking hangovers.
We've been at that wall by now. The wall's gonna be there when I get there. It's fine.
It's got to take me a whole month. It's a journey.
It's just like they haven't pointed out in this season. They keep saying like people go, they've got everywhere too quick, but they've never actually said it took him 3 days.
We need a classic passage of time, like and everyone goes to grey and black, and then it comes back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, like a SpongeBob.
Yeah, 3 weeks later.
A whole eternity later.
But because they haven't done that, I've just ignored that. Walking Dead was full of them.
Yeah.
The major one for me, the worst one that really fucked me off, was them shovels.
Yeah, you've spoken
You've
about it.
spoken about these
on here, it
shovels.
still pisses me
But
off.
I was looking online the other day because I was thinking about when I take Opie walking in the forest, I was thinking I might just take a pocket shovel and just bury his shit instead of like walking around with a smelly plastic bag.
Just leave it because it's in a forest.
No, but I feel like I just don't want to leave it there.
Bury it in leaves. Just kick some leaves.
So I was
over
going
it.
to get a pocket trowel. It's just
You're
like
admitting to crimes there, Pat.
It's not a crime in a
just
forest.
like dig a little hole, you know, like cats do, and then just like ferry it in there and cover it over, pat it down, on its way. Maybe a little stick X. There we go. You know what I mean?
Stick X will just have kids digging it
So
up.
maybe
looking
they
for treasure.
Maybe they were. Well, yeah, they get their hands in there and they're like, oh, start mashing it in.
Yeah, don't do
You're
that.
you're stood behind a tree going, me. Fucking looking at him, got you.
No, I'm not that creepy. Fucking up.
No,
So, but yeah, maybe they were pocket grave diggers shovels.
just telescopic gravedigger shovel.
I think there's more fallacies in that program than the shovels. But if that what resonates
No,
with
but I'm
you,
gonna
then-
I'm gonna believe there's zombies. I'm gonna believe that there's all these other shit. But I can't believe that that them shovels are everywhere. I've never seen one in real life ever.
I can't believe they didn't kill Shane quicker.
Nah, Shane was OG. He should have sticked
I
around.
can imagine you like Shane.
I like Shane. Every time I shave my hair in the mirror, I feel like I need to do something really disrespectful to everyone in my life and then go shave my hair. And then just relive that scene over and over again.
There is a lot of stupid shit in that program.
Carl.
Say it happens now. Are you banging Lucy if I'm in like a coma?
No.
Well, even if you like, you protect her and you get close and you
It's the
share
zombies.
little giggles and stuff. There's the zombies.
That is
life-threatening
I live and
situations.
live and die by the bro code.
I got my eyes on you.
I live and die by the bro code.
You impregnate that bitch, then that's it.
Why am I?
Don't care how many
Am I
tubby
just the
people.
guy that gets bitches pregnant now?
Done it once, you fucking.
Well, we know they work. We know they work.
You're suspect to it now.
It's big enough to fill a pram. Well, allegedly. Yeah, but like, I don't care how many fat guys you kill and leave behind.
That bit, like
We spoke about this.
People getting upset about that.
It
It's like,
emotionally
that's what I'd
broke
done.
me. It emotionally broke me.
I'd have done the same
Cletus
damn
or
thing.
Eugene or whatever his name was. He was.
Cletus is getting shot. Was same for
He was
me.
a nice guy.
Cletus.
He didn't even have to go. He was just chilling at the farm.
He shot the
there's
damn kid.
There's a girl that's dying.
He shot the kid.
I thought it was his mate that shot the
Well,
kid.
One of the fucking idiots did, so he dies. It's just a lot worse things go on, mate. It's a zombie apocalypse.
Rick shot a kid as well.
Someone's got to fucking live.
Yeah, but if we're going to argue about the finer points of like what was in the news recently,
It was Trump shot a kid or something.
no,
Went
there was
past
some
him.
sort of like animal that had been. Oh, was it that guy that killed? Is it a llama or is it an alligator or is it a deer or something? Like
There was three completely different animals.
some guy like ineffectively killed a deer and he's getting sued for it in America. Like this deer was injured or something.
Oh, and what did it do? Die slow or some shit?
Yeah,
Or
like
just to
maybe
trail it?
it looked like he was trying to kill it, but it looked like he was just taking shit shots at chopping its head off or something. And then he's gonna get like prosecuted for, you know,
Cruelly
like
killing an
yeah,
animal.
inhumanely.
Okay.
But like other things happen in the world where like
Why are they suing him though? I get if he gets like tried.
I'd have
by
to
law,
actually get-
but-
Deer union.
it could be fake news. Wait a sec,
Yeah.
because this is gonna be like a very abstract Google with like
Yeah.
man kills animal gets prosecuted. Yeah, let's have a look. But yeah,
Deer.
but it might not be a deer.
Well, it's not going to be a fucking alpaca, is it? In America.
Alpaca's a very big thing at the moment. Alpaca fur.
Fake news.
Sheffield, man.
Here it is. Kangaroo it was. There you go.
The pests in Oz though, aren't they?
So he tries to kill it with a what?
I'm just getting.
I don't want to watch a video of him trying to.
I don't
chop
think
his
there
head
is a
off.
video. I was just double checking.
Oh right, okay.
It's a short clip. There is a video.
I don't need to see that.
We do need to see it for what do you call it? A matter of intent. No, I don't know. But let's read it. An Australian arm of animal welfare charity RSPCA is investigating a video showing a man killing a wounded kangaroo by cutting its throat.
Right.
The smartphone clip went viral on social media with many users outraged over the perceived cruelty. There is also speculation the incident could have been a mercy killing to put the wounded animal out of its misery.
Right.
Australian law provides for a maximum of 5 years in prison for the prosecution can
Right.
prove malicious intent.
He approached it from behind, tried to kick him, hold its tail, step on its back to prevent it from moving, then repeatedly cut
Talk
its
louder
throat
so
until
people
it stops
can-
moving.
Yeah.
All right. The people I heard laughing in the background, well, they're fucking idiots for a start. But I mean, if he was trying to put it out of his mercy or his misery, even, it's one thing. But why are you hacking at his throat like that?
I guess he was inexperienced, but like this is what they were talking about. How do you
kill a kangaroo?
Yeah, like do you leave it, let it suffer and die?
No.
Is that like God's will? I don't know.
Well, fuck God's
Not that I
will,
believe in
that's
God.
nature, innit?
I think you've
dingoes will get it.
It's nature,
Yeah.
bitch. But
I think
then
you've got to be a bit sick to immediately jump to cutting its throat.
we're not putting it out of its misery.
Well, why
Yeah.
didn't he pick it up and take it to a fucking like the RSPCA?
Maybe we don't know the actual.
If I found an injured fox, right, I'd
Right.
take it to the RSPCA. If I found a bird with broken wings, I'd probably break its neck.
Yeah.
Because it's a big mammal, I'd probably rang the RSPCA.
But then what if I video you and you ineffectively break its neck and then that goes viral and you
Still a fucking starling, not a fucking kangaroo.
so what we judge kangaroos on the
there's
size
an animal
of
hierarchy, mate, I'm
No,
afraid.
there isn't in Australia though, because they're considered like vermin. There's loads of them.
Yeah, but you don't have
and because
to,
it's gone viral, like if this didn't actually go viral,
That'd be like us mercy killing a fucking rabbit after we've hit it.
Right.
yeah, if you ran over a fox or whatnot,
I just think when something's that big of an animal... that you-
Basing it on size.
yes, because a rabbit...
so
you
what
can just-
size it? Where do you draw
Well,
the
what
line?
I'm saying is, if you hit a rabbit once in the head with a rock, it's dead.
I don't know if it has it, so it might survive.
Well,
Trying to
maybe.
say.
You're weak as shit.
But do you know what I mean? Like, you hit a rabbit in the head with a brick, it dies.
Yeah,
So if you're trying to put it out of its misery because it's got a broken back leg, it's dead easy. Sawing it, I wouldn't try and put a rabbit out of its misery by trying to find its throat and trying to chop it off.
what would you do?
I did it with a brick, like I just said.
I think you could do that with a kangaroo though. You could do that with a
No,
human.
it's got a proper skull on it, like a person. If I hit you in the head once with a brick, you're not instantly
You
dead.
could.
You knocked me out though,
You
and then
definitely-
I could
everything
kill
from
you.
that
I
point
could kill you
onwards.
with one hit, but you're not guaranteed the same way you are with like a rat.
I ain't finding this video anywhere.
Get
It's
a
like
bigger
it's been
brick.
just taken off the internet.
No, but come on. Like, there's no guarantee unless it's like a ton of fucking rock I drop on your head that the brick's gonna kill you instantly.
Would you put the choke on it instead?
Flex.
That's
that most
almost
might be
a more humane way.
Yeah,
'cause it-
but
You
it,
can't
but
breathe
to-
for a few seconds, then it goes out, and then it dies anyway.
But you're putting yourself in more danger there. Whereas with a knife, you
So
can
it
just sort of
depends
be out of the
depends
way.
how good your back control is.
Well, you're putting yourself in more danger,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, this video is elusive.
I don't want to see it, but there's
I don't care what you want to see. The people need to know, and I want to
You
know.
can't broadcast it.
Yeah, but then I can watch it and I can sort of describe what's going on. I feel like to judge it in its entirety, we can't just read a bit of text from the BBC that majorly, well, not majorly, but mostly pandering to the leftist sort of view of.
If you watch it,
it's
you'll get a
inhumane.
feel.
If he's like, if he's made a
or-
mistake and he's tried to cut his neck and missed, like, it's what it is, isn't it? It's the big bad world, and I mean, he's felt like in his
I
heart of
don't think
hearts
it's
that he's tried to, help this kangaroo.
I don't think it helps when he's got mates in the background filming it.
And laughing, no,
Yeah,
them
I
mates
shouldn't
aren't
have
really
done that.
mates.
No,
are they?
they're filming it.
Why film it?
Why
yeah.
film it?
Yeah.
Full stop.
If I was
But
gonna,
it's miraculous, isn't it? Now, these day and age, someone gets hit by a car, you don't pull your phone out to ring 999. People pull their phone out to start filming.
I'm telling you right now, if I found a bird dying and I had to kill it,
Well, you're a
the
lovely.
last thing I'd think was, do you know what I need? Some fucking representation of this. Let's film it.
But some girl that's like bigger on Snapchat or whatever, her phone's straight out. I found a little birdie. Everyone, look.
She'll want the likes.
Yeah. So this is just the day and age we live in. Like that woman on Periscope that was filming that other girl being raped, and she said she just found it funny, and to the point where she could forcibly see that she was being raped or whatnot. But then she was getting so many views that she was,
Well,
she was
should
more.
get sent down as well.
Oh, yeah, there's a massive what do you call it? Netflix documentary on that.
Yeah.
But I don't know the name of it. You'd have to Google it. Do the work. But yeah. I don't know. It's squirrely. That's why, because it goes viral, they turn around now and say, you know what I mean, we need to do something about this. We need to prosecute him. Whereas if it didn't go viral, maybe the RSPCA would see it and just be like, but they need to respond because people are calling them into action. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Twitter's calling them into action.
They're obliged.
I just think it's a ridiculous thing to do.
He's learned from his mistakes, hasn't he? But I guess I don't know how I would act. I'm also if I was in that situation, I don't know. If I'm out in the outback, I might have some sort of gun on me. He must say didn't have a gun on him or whatever. So what does he do?
Why has he got a giant hunting knife if he's not got a gun?
Because maybe he's just got a knife. You know, that's not a knife.
He's Australian.
That's a fucking knife.
Call that a knife.
Yeah, they're all giving them at birth, aren't they?
Yeah, big hunting knives.
Big machetes.
I don't know. I just find it the thing that I find the weirdest bit about it all is the filming of it. Why would you film it?
Well, we've just been through.
I know,
that,
but
yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get why anyone would want to put in an emergency things to pull out the phone. I don't even pull out my phone, take photos a lot of the times when good stuff's going on.
You just sit in the moment and enjoy it.
No, I forget.
You don't film fireworks. Is that what you're trying to say?
Mate, people who film fireworks should be on the sex offenders register straight away.
I called him. It was like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait ages in this Apple store today because it's just hustle and bustle of people buying Apple products.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, they should all be on the sex offenders list. Call themselves Apple geniuses.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it.
Referring yourself to a genius, you're probably a nonce.
The guy I dealt with was lovely. I don't think he touched his kids, so yeah.
He didn't look like the type.
But then I guess I believed in Jacko as well, so.
Sad day.
Mate,
do you know what I'm sick of as well?
What?
Hearing about Princess Diana again.
Why are you sick of it,
Why
mate?
does
She's a public figure, a well-respected, loved part of
The Queen killed
English
her.
monastery, and
Fucking hell, batch.
The Queen had her killed.
oh, we're not getting this flat Earth bullshit.
It's not flat Earth. I honestly
Queen
think the
sat
royal.
there with a cat with a
I think the
corgi on
royal
knee.
family had her killed.
Aaron upstairs, get the tinfoil.
Do you not believe that in any way?
Wait a sec, I can't talk about it yet. I need my hat on. They're monitoring your minds.
Do you not think in any way
Don't
that's
talk
possible?
of them in a bad way. Did you just putting me under the table for a reason?
No,
or?
it was an accident.
No, seriously.
Like, we need to pull the plug.
wait
Batch is
there.
going to get us
Wait there,
killed.
seriously.
I'm about to go.
SAS is about to come flying down there now and like.
Seriously though.
We're getting sued if you carry on.
No, wait there.
I
told you we
Do
need-
not go through any
I
French
told you we
tunnels
needed
in the
an
next couple of
explanation.
weeks. Do not go through any French tunnels. What?
Right.
Don't eat bagels. No French confectionery.
Telling you right now. The royal family,
really wanted
our
the
royal
pano chocolate.
family. If you when you
She wasn't even wiling out. I mean, Pippa Middleton. She was doing more with the
royal
fucking
family
booty.
have had
Yeah.
people killed. Yes
What?
or no? Have our royal family had people killed?
As a bear shit in the woods. Carry on.
Right, of course they have. Right? She'd had
I love how go on.
She'd had an affair.
You're-
There's points. There's a fucking video of Diana saying that like she thinks they're after her about the royal family.
Okay.
There's like an interview that she had done. I mean, our royal family's had like what was it? Henry VIII had loads of people killed.
Oh, we can't go to this.
Wait there.
Right, yeah.
Royal.
That was 500 years ago.
Wait there. Royalty has people killed all over the globe forever. Yes or no? Have royal family, since the inception of royal families, have they not been having people
Yeah, the
killed?
Romans used to set people on fire, but I don't think every Italian person fucking does
No.
it.
Has royal families, right up until now, been having people killed around the globe?
What do you mean
yes
right up
or
until
no?
now? As in like the last 100 years?
So like some fucking royal family in Africa, for example, or fucking Kim Jong-un essentially is royalty over there. He's treated like he claims he's royalty, not a prime minister.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's having people killed. Royal families have people killed that they don't like. That woman had an affair. Apparently, one of the kids wasn't her, Charles's. All sorts of shit went on.
I think it's Harry.
Yeah, Harry's meant to be that James Hewitt. Look at the pictures of them together.
I'm
No, swear to God, put Prince Harry, James Hewitt. I swear to God, they're both they're identical. Just look at it.
That's being racist towards ginger.
Look at it.
That's racist
Right?
towards ginger
I'm
people.
telling you right now that they had an hand in it.
Princess Harry.
Oh shit.
It'll work.
Princess.
Look at him. Look at him. That's his dad. That's his fucking dad.
It's so not. It isn't. Mate.
That's more his dad. Look at him
I
with
actually
Charles.
disagree with
Go with
that.
the one with Charles. There's one up there with Charles as well.
Where?
Look, he looks more like James Hewitt and less like that weirdo on the fucking right.
I don't know. It's anecdotal.
I'm telling you right now.
It's Charles's dad is hair. He's not embracing the gingerness.
No, because Charles would never ginger. The other one isn't ginger, is he?
There he is. He's just bald. But he is
Telling you
ginger.
right now, that's his dad.
I don't like this. I don't like this topic
Why?
of conversation.
Why?
Because I feel like I can't comment
I
on the
do.
monastery.
Wonder why that
fuck the
is
monastery, not the monastery.
still such a big deal. More other people of that amount of importance have also died around a similar time, and it's still going on like 20 years later.
Yeah.
It is crazy that it's still national fucking news.
Just
all
the
Yeah,
the
but we
time.
had the king. The king died, and I mean, I'm on about the
Who was
king of
the
rock
last
and
king?
roll.
Oh, Elvis.
And they had like documentaries about him for weeks.
100 years, wasn't it? Or whatever it was.
50 years.
50 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I think there's something fishy about that.
There's a big step between Elvis and Princess Diana, though, isn't there? Elvis was like a worldwide famous. Princess Diana.
She was. to
She
be
was
fair,
worldwide famous,
massive
Not
Yeah.
like
around the
Elvis
globe.
Presley.
What? No, it's on a different spectrum. Like beans are good, and so is chocolate. They don't compete, but they're both very nice. I don't know what
Stay
you're
out
on
of
about.
each other's way.
I'm just looking at Harry and his dad here, and his fake dad on the right.
I don't think they look at all
Does this
similar.
keep you
mate.
up at night, Batch? I
They
don't get
look
it.
at all similar.
Does this keep you up at night?
Do not. They're just ginger. That's
No, they
it.
look at their fucking facial features.
I think you're right, and I think his mum's Catherine Tate. you just throwing all ginger people into a ball.
No, mate, I'm not having it.
It looks
Not
fuck
there.
all like
Fuck
him.
all like there. Fuck me. His nose doesn't look alike.
His chin,
Yeah, his mouth.
I'm not having it.
teeth, ears, nothing.
Well, he's smiling and he's pulling a fucking
I
cereal.
know,
No, but
the
the
other ones-
angle of his chin. Look at that
He's
chin.
putting his face like down a bit. Just get the ones where they stood next, like
Get the ones that confirm my theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get them.
there. Look at them bottom two, and look at the top two. I'm telling you right now. There we go.
They're just ginger.
No,
How many people have gone so deep on this shit, man? Fuck me. The world is weird.
no, you're just not weird enough to keep up with it.
Why? I don't.
That's a strange smile.
What's the issue?
Right, but the issue is that
Did they
the royal
kill her?
family
Right,
had
maybe
been
they did
killed.
kill her off. Don't cross the royal family. So let's stop talking about it, yeah?
Before they fucking kill us.
That makes no sense.
What the fuck is that?
I guess that's him when he was a kid, but it's black and white, so it can't be him.
Very smooth looking.
I just
there's
don't-
his family.
If she was she was.
All of them are dead now.
Oh, people got down to the point. Look, the nose is the same, mate. The bridge of the nose, it's the same. Class dismissed. Case closed.
Done. We're out of this.
Can't believe you brought this bullshit to our podcast.
What?
This is why we don't
Your
invite
ginger prejudice.
I just know.
Who the fuck's that? Who the fuck is that
Can
going?
we stop looking at these weird pictures now?
you. No, you do this all the time. I
even
bet you cycle
freaking-
through this. This is like a slideshow on your TV when you start watching things.
Yep.
It's even freaking me out a bit now.
You just don't save the ones that don't back your agenda.
It's not an agenda,
Who's
mate.
this fucker? These like people that
He looks
could
like
have.
a mob boss on the right.
They're all potential.
These people that could have slanged one up.
Yeah,
Diana.
potential baby daddies.
I'm just not convinced that she was killed by a driver crashing into a wall.
I love how if you're part, they get a fucking bad rap, don't they? You're part of it, and that's it.
There's
You've-
King G, Prince Philip.
I mean, you've got nothing. You do something wrong.
Do not trust that
You
family.
get a bit leery, and that's it.
Do not trust that royal family one bit.
I feel like they have no bearing on my life, so
They don't.
I don't really give two flying.
They could do though.
Why? What are they
That
going?
bitch can just decide to go on another crusade and start taking your houses, and there's nothing anyone can do.
No,
She still has the right to just demand property.
Yeah, and you have a right. We've spoke about this. You have a right to shoot a Welshman on a bridge in Wales, but you don't do it.
I don't know. Don't trust royal families.
She's exercising.
I
She's
don't like that.
exercising.
I just don't like the idea that there's some fucking royal bloodline that they're all like is above everyone.
I don't like
because-
the idea that you can reproduce and educate that child with your crazy theories, but it's allowed. So let's leave it at that.
Yeah. it doesn't affect me. It's not something I'm. It's too.
Anyway.
It's too taboo to talk about.
Why is it?
Because
We're all about exposing truth here, Aaron.
We're searching for freedom, and we're bringing it back.
I feel pretty free. They can sit there if they want in the big house and shit.
Yeah. People can go take.
You've got a manor.
Take photos of Buckingham
not- yeah,
Palace.
it's not
Look at them
as
guys. It's
Lord Grayyy, yeah.
stay extremely straight.
I don't give a shit 'cause it's not as nice as my house.
The royal family have been favourable to my family. They've blessed us.
Oh, do you mean Auntie Liz?
Grayyy always pays his debts.
You are like like that midget Lannister.
You are.
I'm so
Tyrion.
photoshopped in
Tyrion
your face
over
on
here.
Tyrion.
Like who?
Tyrion. Show him Tyrion.
You
Midget
don't watch Game of Thrones?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're on about the dwarf?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Can we have a Game of Thrones style like picture for this episode?
Well, we've talked nothing about Game of Thrones, but I guess so.
Briefly. 'cause
I mean,
the
when do we
spoilers
ever represent ourselves in the true form? Do you know what I mean?
No, we're like water.
I mean, what did we
Formless.
what do you call it? What did we name this podcast?
Something about
The cap cast.
Yeah, well, I guess that is. You've took your cap off. There's
Yeah.
only one cap left.
You intimidated me.
There's only one cap left.
no, just don't play to his back. Don't pander to it as.
I'm like the monarchy.
Yeah, go
Monastery of this.
Monarchy.
Monarchy.
Whatever. I don't give a
Monasteries
shit
where
about
Buddhists
it.
pray.
Could be that as well. Who's FaceTime you here?
Not FaceTiming. It's just another lad from work.
Oh right. And you say
Oh.
people's photos so you know who's calling you, or
Yeah.
what's my photo?
You haven't got one. I've there's like 3 people have photos in my phone.
Oh, it's
None
like
of
that,
us.
yo. It's like that, yo.
There's only 3 people.
It's like that.
Misty and his 2 little workmates.
It's like that.
No, Mister.
Why don't you start a podcast with them, eh?
No,
Yeah.
it's Misty.
Why don't you go their house,
It's
drink their fucking coffee,
It's literally just
breathe their
It's
oxygen.
Misty, your
Get out.
brother, and that
Talk
guy.
shit to them.
Yeah. Bring your fucking gay gravity isn't real stuff
Super
over there.
aggressive guys.
Fucking Tyrion Lannister.
You just live
Cunt.
by facts, Aaron. And there's a fact that I've not got a photo. It's not a theory. Yeah.
Uri Geller's back.
I need to close that window.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Shit. But yeah, I feel like we've covered a broad range
Fucking
of
hell, yeah. Whoa.
absolute bullshit.
One of the
So-
broader episodes of nonsense.
Oh, we're still on what you call it. Sorry, guys.
We're still on what?
We're still the screen was still on the computer screen.
Oh shit.
We're not perfect.
We're not.
We're
never
not
will be.
Batch's theories.
We're
Watertight.
imperfect.
They're ginger. They're both ginger.
Do you not
Ed
understand?
Sheeran's his cousin. And Ron Weasley.
So prejudiced.
Hey, listen to this Ed song. It's all about
It's all about how James Sheeran's his dad.
an oppression and how they're going to steal your houses.
All
I'm in love
gingers are
with the
related
shape
to the royal
of crew.
family.
Hmm?
All gingers related to the royal family.
Ooh,
Is that where the
that's
lineage comes from? Is that why they're now no longer
dying out?
They're
aren't
now
they?
no longer.
Is that why they take they take people taking the piss out of them? Well, because they're all like, yeah, I know that, but
I'm 700 millionth to the throne.
They said they were going to be. They said they were going to be extinct by like 2030, whatever the fuck it was. They think the royal family's got something to say about that.
yeah, and they also said we'd have flying
No,
cars.
gingers
so-
are going to be going extinct.
No, they only said this a couple of years ago and then rescinded it, saying no, for some reason they've started shagging ginger people again.
I think the thing is that like the ginger hair gene
Yeah.
is more recessive than every other hair colour.
Yeah.
So you have to have 2 genes, don't you, to make it happen sometimes.
I think it's just look at the draw if your kid turns out ginger, and then
Or unluck at a draw.
it's your discretion whether you get rid of it or not.
I haven't got a ginger gene. If that,
I hope your kid's ginger.
if that happens, I got some
Oh,
questions.
I'll be so happy.
How
if
have
this
you not
kid's-
got a ginger gene? You don't know. It's underlying. That's the whole point of it being
I
underlying.
thought it's like if
But
you,
it is a theory,
I thought
so maybe you don't believe
is
in
it not like if you've got a glass of cordial and you pour the cordial in and you tip some out, put some more water in, tip some out, put some more water in, and eventually it's just water.
It's exactly how it is.
But then you might both have an underlying
Do you
gene that
even
just
genetics?
goes, hacha.
That's
genetics
that's
101
my
right
version
there.
of
Yeah,
genetics.
but you both have an underlying ginger and it just goes.
No, because it's been
ching.
blended out.
Well, then why are they so prevalent?
They're not.
They
How
are.
many ginger friends have you got?
A fair few.
Like 2.
No.
Have I got it?
We're now assessing our own
Yeah.
personal choices
I
in
phased
friends.
th- I phased
and
those
whether
people.
you phase the gingers out.
Seriously, there's not
It's
that
the,
many.
it's the smell. I can't do it.
What? We're not shitting on gingers, man.
My
I'm not
dad-
shit, I'm just saying
my
they're not
dad
that
does that.
prevalent. Unless you're in
We're
the
not
Scottish
becoming an
Highlands.
anti-ginger fucking podcast here.
If you're in the Scottish Highlands, there's loads of ginger people.
Why though? Do they go up there for safety?
Yeah, I leave them alone. It's fine as long as they're not making food for me. It's cool.
They go up there and be dead progressive.
No, because like they've never come out of the Highlands.
Never come out of Europe.
It's like Catherine Tate again. You know where they all gang up in dresses like Duracell batteries and shit.
We're not being anti-gingerist. I feel like gingers are going to take over. They want us to believe that they're aggressive, but they're really, their gene is really prevalent.
It's like 30 days a night. They hide in the mountains. They'll come out one day.
They'll come out like the Night King.
Bang all your missuses and take over.
Just marching down up past Adrian's Wall. To reclaim the country.
Everyone in Carlisle's like,
all the Geordies are like fucking Winterfell. They're up there trying to protect us.
Ginger is coming.
It's just fucking Gaz from Geordie Shore coming down trying to explain to everyone that they're coming. There we go.
But yeah, this has been an apt end to the podcast. I like how I haven't. The ending will be back soon because I've got my Mac back.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this is the last time you'll hear Pricey at the end of a podcast.
Why?
Because we'll be back to the fade out and not the start. I have to play the start again.
I thought we were losing Pricey full stop. I thought it was going wrong.
No, we're not redoing it.
Okay,
no, we're keeping it. I don't mind this tune. This tune,
I like it.
Yeah, we into it.
Yeah.
Does this make you think of the podcast when
Yeah,
you?
sure,
Because it's the
yeah.
only thing that it's associated with, I guess.
Yeah.
You're not hearing it in the supermarket or anything, are you?
Better than when we used to just pick random songs.
But I have to keep it extended. I need to make an extended version of it. I have to get in cahoots with the jingle people.
Yeah.
This has been the Educate Apes podcast. Get us at Educate Apes on Twitter, educateapes.com on Instagram, Educate Apes on Facebook, www.educateapes.com. We may post it with audio this week. I'll see how I feel.
Keep an eye on the royal family. They're up to something.
And yeah, maybe what question how many ginger friends you keep close.
Seriously.
Peace.
None.
Jesus Christ, everything's breaking. Marching band. We've got someone called Raj Hike.
Raj Hack.
Is he his friend?
Yeah.
Liked our page.
God, you have such a diverse amount of friends. You're so diverse.
I know, mate. I've got to meet my quotas.
Why? One of my friends.
My brothers liked it as well.